to the JustZoSho. I'm your host, JustZo, and this is episode number 44. Yeah, I said it. 44th episode. We're almost at the 50 mark. It's funny. I was thinking about this earlier this week, and I didn't realize the number we were on. I'm like, I think we're in the late 30s, early 40s. I'm not sure. But to see it with my own eyes now, it's like, okay, that's where we at. And yeah, I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, been having appointments scheduled for times I was supposed to be here and I didn't know. So I'm trying my best to make sure that don't happen again. But anyways, yeah, we're still doing the same thing. Still doing suggestions for remix or mashup comments, and let me know, how you feel. Feel free to leave a comment, suggestion, or constructive criticism, as they say. That would be fine. I don't mind that at all. Yeah. Anytime you want any of that, you can find me on YouTube, The JustZoSho, or Facebook. The Just, JustZo, Z-O, Show, S-H-O, no W, just The JustZoSho. Now, today, it's like, I got a lot I want to get off my chest. And it's not necessarily something to do with anyone. It's about me. One thing that I don't mind doing is taking accountability for myself and self-check. I'm not always right. I know that for a fact. I'm not always the victim. I don't try to play victim in any circumstance, but in some of those cases, I'm not the victim. I'm not going to say I'm the predator either, but I ain't too far from it in some cases. Not a lot, just some. But this one here is me going back to school. Now, I let it be known a lot out here in the Facebook game that I'm on my second semester in school. And I did that because I'm not going to lie to y'all, that first semester was kind of iffy. I honestly didn't know if I was going to make it or not. And I'm like, well, if I do, I'm going to let everybody know what I'm doing. If I don't, I can go ahead and slide this under the rug and keep it moving. Being something or trying to be something other than trying to live up to an image, I guess, on those books and on those social media sites and stuff. It's not a good thing, because we still live in reality. Still got to live reality. It's nice to, put something nice up there about yourself and what's going on with you and your family and how things are going good. One thing with that is we get enough bad news already. The news channels and CNN and, all that other stuff, they make sure that we gonna get enough bad news to last us a lifetime. Matter of fact, I heard enough to last us a lifetime if we really sit there and watch that stuff. But I went back to school and back to Specs Howard to do actually what I'm doing now. I don't know if it's going to be a professional level or what, but I'm aiming for it. And I don't know what the hell I'm going to probably be talking about, because on here, more or less, I kind of freestyle. I have points that I make or stuff that I have written down or typed for me to get me on point. Whereas I see it and be like, oh, yeah, this is the conversation I was having beforehand. So we could talk about this. And, I'm cool like that. I'm not saying it, I'm not bragging, but I'm cool like that, meaning I'm cool with it being that way. But what's really amazing is some of you guys that still listen and tell me that, y'all agree with what I'm doing and y'all like how I'm doing it. And I appreciate that, because I guess like any job, you kind of get bored with it. Not really bored with it, but I don't know what the word I'm looking for here right now about that, but you kind of not be as interested with it as you were before. And then somebody come by and let you know they appreciate what you're doing, they like what you're doing, and then, it kind of gives you more pep in your step to get back at it. Don't be the little gas that you need to keep going. So, yeah, like I said, that first semester was something because I fell behind quite a bit because I was having issues with my computer. Now it's the second semester and I'm kind of heading in that same direction. And I don't want to do that. No, I'm not having any issues with the computer or anything like that. And the thing is just me making myself almost cussed, but it's me making myself get up and go do it. Like when I get home from there, we feeling exhausted in a sense. Like what my homeboy Josh just said makes plenty of sense. Like as soon as I get there, I should just go ahead and attack it because it's still fresh on my mind. And again, that's me having to apply it instead of talking about it. So yeah, y'all, your boy been kind of jacking off a little bit. And I don't mean that in no foul kind of way. But oh yeah, no Diddy. definitely no Diddy on that. But yeah, I've been messing up a little bit, y'all, and I got to get it back together. I want to get it back together. And it's like, have you ever had just like seem like everything is just falling into place for you to achieve that goal? And that's how I feel. I'm just not putting forth the effort I need to make that happen. So it's nobody's fault. It's, some of the stuff, as far as computer wise, I'm really not that literate with. Like, I'm still stuck in the Stone Ages a little bit, and I got to come out of that. But yeah, the schooling thing kind of got me jacked up over here, y'all. And yeah, I got to accept accountability for what it is and go ahead and change that. That's my goal. And, you want to say something to me about that, I don't mind. Hey, might leave a little kick in the butt every once in a while to get back going. A little slap across the head like, oh, there we go. Like you calibrating. They say recalibrating your thought process or something. Yeah. Me, myself, and I. But I also want to talk about something else, y'all. Dating nowadays is just, like, I honestly don't have a word for it. It's just blah. Like, whatever. Again, the social media sites, I'm going to stop being on there for a while because see them happy couples on there and the skits they do with their family and all that. It seems like it's a lot of fun. But the Remy Ma and Papoose thing yesterday, I watched the kind of like the breakdown of how they started and how they are ending now, how they ended, It's jacked up, man, because from the jump, when he talked about how he just stood by her side for the whole 6 years while she was in there, and for her to just come out and my thing with this is like in most relationships, one person tends to love the other more than they do. It's not a 50-50 thing, You rarely catch it at that point. It's usually a 60-40, 70-30, something like that. And it's not always the women on the receiving end of the nonsense. Especially nowadays, like, these ladies nowadays, I don't get me wrong, I love my ladies. I love y'all to death. But wow, y'all make it hard for a brother to say hi. I mean, my goodness. I honestly don't know what to do. Do I just look at you and admire you from afar or try to start a conversation with you? Are you going to charge me to talk to you? I mean, I don't mind buying you a drink or nothing like that, but I got to buy the whole table a drink just to talk to you? Not that I'm cheap, but again, like I said, y'all, I watched the Remy Ma and Papoose thing. And of course, he done moved on. He done left her alone. And the guy that she cheated on him with, which was a younger version of him, a wannabe Papoose, he done left her alone now. And he doing his little thing. You know, the messed up thing about that whole situation is he was a clout chaser from the giddy up. And I know she peeped that. She should have been peeped that. So when she got with this cat and he started blackmailing her to do shit, like, I mean, what did you expect was going to happen? You know, in my younger years, I'm not going to sit here and act like I was Mr. Angel. I was doing the dumbest shit possible when it came to relationships. Yeah, I was cheating and doing all kind of just foul, stupid stuff. But now that I'm older, I guess, and I'm not on the go constantly like how I was back then, I'm actually able to sit and look at things. And it's amazing, like, wow, I never knew that. I never noticed that. They act like that for real? Like I said, it feels like a catch-22. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I watched it and it was just, it's kind of heartbreaking because I don't care what other people say or think, whatever the case is. I love to see a couple doing their things, living their lives, you know, and they're in it for the long haul together. They not letting nobody come between them and their marriage or living their life together. You know, they're doing their thing. But it seems like that's the theme nowadays. Like I remember somebody I used to work with, and she was like, she couldn't wait to get married so she can get her a side piece. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. You want to do what? What's going on? Like, you really want to do that kind of thing? You should leave old boy alone now. Like, what? But, I mean, that's the mentality of people nowadays. Well, I'm not going to say everyone, but y'all know some of those out there like that. You probably are the people that's like thinking like that. And, again, whatever floats your boat, long as you're not trying to harm nobody or hurt nobody in the process of you doing whatever it is you do, go ahead. But that side piece thing gonna definitely hurt somebody. And you might not want to do that because you might end up being the one getting hurt the worst. Because you know that you play with somebody's feelings and they find out, that rage is something special. That's why they call that an act of love or something like that. But if the one person killed the other, their spouse or whatever, crime of passion. Crime of passion. That's what it is. And usually they get off on those things. So, y'all, that might be something you want to think about before you get to going and getting you a side piece, a back piece, a front piece, whatever kind of piece you want. That right there, that's probably not something you don't want to do. But I also want to say this too. Now, y'all know, anybody that knows me knows my situation. I'm in a wheelchair, been in a wheelchair since April 2013. So, about 13 years. And that's me. I'm 52 years old. And yeah, I've been in this chair right after I turned 40. So I've been here 12 or some change. So yeah. But even then, so that didn't change me from loving the ladies. Like, again, hey, I love y'all ladies. Now, my approach might have been a little different or a little hesitant. And my carry on thing, me trying to keep going might have been off too, because I wasn't right in the head. Like I was dealing with as far as my situation. And who's to say that I'm not dealing with it still, but I can handle it better than I was back then. Like this was all new. Have a whole new world I had to live in, and in a whole new body. Well, not new body, but yeah, new body in a sense. And one of the funniest things is these ladies, like the ones that I did attempt to have conversations with, or attempt to try to take it a little further with. It's like I often hear them saying how they want someone who knows. They want someone to learn them, learn who they are, and don't just be a sex object for them, for that other person and things of that such. Okay, I could dig that. I have no issue with that. But then at the same time, it's like you turn right around and be on some bullshit. Yeah, I said it. I know I said it, and it's a cuss word. And I usually been trying my best not to do that, but I gotta call it what I call it. And that's what it is, because while you sitting here trying to be the nice guy, trying to actually really sit back and learn them, instead of exhibiting something good, they come with some nonsense, and you're like, dang, that's what you wanted me to learn about you? Oh, wow. I don't know if I want to learn about you anymore. I might back up a little bit. Let me see what's going on elsewhere. But yeah, dating. Dating in your 40s and 50s. Just dating, period, is something. And it takes a strong person to say, okay, I messed up. I got with a foul person, but I'm not going to let that stop me from finding somebody that's decent. Because I know I definitely feel like that. And I'm not going to sit here and act like most of the women I've been with were foul. No. I'm a man, and I done manly stuff. I done stupid stuff. Yes, I did. So I can't blame anybody but myself. But at the same time, this is the thing, and I don't think a lot of men notice this. We as men be so caught up on what it is that we're doing, or think we're doing, or think we're getting away with, that we really don't pay attention to our woman and the shit that she's doing. Oh, I said that again. We're not paying attention to her and the stuff that she's doing because we are too busy trying to cover up what we're doing. And that woman know, trust me, she know the whole stilo about you and that woman. She probably got your whole schedule together, which is, give her time to go and do her thing and put her play down. So me sitting down and looking, I guess that's what me opening my eyes to now. It's like, oh, wow, okay. So this is what's going on here. And I don't like it, especially if it's trying to be done to me. But, I mean, hey, I guess they didn't like it when I did it to them. So what goes around really does come back around. I'm not saying I deserve it. No, I'm not singing no Tank song, Maybe I Deserve. Nah, I don't deserve that. I feel like us all as human beings deserve the best life we can live possible on this earth. And as long as we're not hurting, harming, or killing anyone, so be it. Try your best to continue to get what you can get. But yeah, people, I said I had quite a bit to let off, I guess. But yeah, that's me right there. So I guess this right here, this is it for me right now. Yeah, this is it. I'm going to go ahead and shut down right now because I'm just going back and forth with the dating thing, and I don't like doing that. I feel like I just said my piece, and we can go from there. And if you want to comment, subscribe, or whatever, just do so. And we can talk. I don't mind talking, texting, typing. Well, typing. I ain't too fond of the texting, but yeah, I'd rather type at my computer than text. But I would rather do that. So if there's anything that I said that you may have liked or disliked, thank you and my apologies. Make sure you check out my other videos and comments and subscribe if you enjoy them. This is me. This is JustZo. And I am out of here. You guys have a good one.